Okay, welcome to my simple demonstration for a great and simple amp. Beautiful, beautiful amp. This amp is the Victoria Regal 2. It's one of the best amps I've ever played out of. Give you a little quick rundown on it. The Victoria Regal 2. It's got a single 15-inch speaker. It has volume treble bass, reverb, and tremolo. That's it. It's basically just a really good, unbelievable tone, clean amp. To me, this is the way to go with great tone. There are amps that are made with gain built into it. Not to knock any. There's some amps that are built with cut into it, and you turn it up, and yeah, it sounds phenomenal. But this is the amp that I choose and that I endorse and love. Victoria, great company. Mark Beyer, he's the CEO, owner, great guy. Met him, know him, been to his shop, played through all of his amps. I love every one of them. Every last one I want. Someday when I become one of my songs are a hit, then I guess I'll be able to buy and create my own thing. But for now, I use probably close enough to being the best. Anyways, I also have a little note that I had them add something in the back. I don't know if it's a little transistor. That's what it looked like. To make it brighter on the amp. I wanted the amp actually brighter than it was. I want to have it to a point where it's bright like a Strat, even though I play a Telly. So you get that Strat second position sound, like a real, you know. Well, that's with the gain on, but anyways, it's got a really great tone, and I love it. I'm playing with all Keeley pedals. Basically, all you got there is the Tube Screamer. That's the Keeley Tube Screamer right there. Nothing special. It's the baked mod. I got everything at 12 o'clock right now. I got the Keeley compressor, best pedal I think. You know, for a lot of reasons. I got the sustain at probably 10, and then you know 1230 on the on the volume. Anyways, that's it. And I just got the Voodoo Lab, you know, Victoria amp sticker on there. She's prettier than the actual logo, so I put that on there. But that's just my power supply. All right, I'm going to play you some simple things right now. I pretty much have the amp dialed in to where I want it. I'm going to do it first, obviously without the overdrive on, but I wanted to show you rockers that you can get a great clean amp and put a great pedal with the overdrive pedal and have probably the best tone you've ever used, because I think that's the way to go. You need a great amp, a great tube clean amp, in order to get that tone, that real, you know. Basically on the humbucker thing. Now I'm going to turn it on with the overdrive and show you. I mean, I got it on right now, and listen to that without touching the strings. You know, you get it because I got the light on. It's a little noisy, but the thing is that look at, there's no feedback and nothing bad. But when you play it, I think it's got a great tone. It's clean too. It's real simple. I also think it's your pick attack. I think it has a lot to do with it. I've heard Mark play these without anything plugged into them. If you go to his website, victoriaamp.com, you'll be able to see it. Mark has a lot of great sound clips there for his amps, and the way he attacks the guitar, it sounds like there's overdrive going through it. He also has them turned up to 8 or 9 or 10, you know, to get that full push with the tube. I unfortunately can't do that right now. But if you go to Mark's websites, you'll hear what they sound like. If you go to the Regal, it's pretty intense. The sound is pretty incredible. Now what I'm going to do is I'm actually going to play with the overdrive on, and then I'm going to turn the compressor on to give you a little bit of understanding how that works. I'm going to do a simple little riff. Without it. That's just a simple everything up. You know, I basically don't have the want to turn up the overdrive on it. I really like it set pretty much at 12 o'clock. I think it gives me that twangy sound, especially because I'm playing with a 51 Nocaster custom shop with Jason Lawler 52 underwound pickups. It really makes a huge difference, and it also makes a difference how you adjust your pickups. You can go to Jason Lawler, LawlerPickups.com, I think it is. Just Google Lawler, you'll find it. Lawler Pickups. But he explains about height and everything on pickups, because there's magnets in pickups, and if you get too close or you raise the pickup up, I think it cancels actually out the tone. So you got to be careful of how high you raise your pickups. Play around with it. It's real simple. When you raise them high, you'll hear the difference when you do certain things, and then lower down, and you'll hear that you can barely hear your guitar, because it's real. If it's too low, you're losing sound. I mean, it almost sounds like you're losing sound and tone. So make sure you keep them at the right level. But basically, my theory on all this is go around, try out different things. Make sure that you have some cash to do it, because it costs a lot of money to have the great stuff. But I have to be honest, I'm sticking with this simple setup like this, because his reverb on this amp is probably the best. I'm going to give you a quick little demonstration of the actual tremolo on this thing, which I think is pretty cool. Right now, I'm going to put the pickup on the middle position, and I'm going to have the overdrive on and do a simple just picking thing. Pretty intense. I'm actually going to turn the overdrive off, because it's you can still hear the overdrive really clean. Kicks through, it really cuts through, which is cool. But I'm going to turn the overdrive off and just kind of do something simple. Kind of a really cool thing. That's on the middle pickup. I'm going to turn it on the front pickup and get kind of like, now I'm not a blues player, so I'm just going to kind of give a little. Actually, I'm going to turn the volume up a little bit, because with the tremolo on, you got to really bring it out. So. Very nice, cool sound. I love it to death. The reverb, I always keep that. I'll turn it up just to give you a little demo, kind of a cool thing. We'll do a typical. I'll put the pedals on so I can get a little help from some friends. I'm actually going to turn the volume down, because I don't need my neighbors screaming at me. But we're doing something real simple that I know. That's with the reverb up and getting a really cool sound. Now, I'm not Joe Satriani. He did that. Van Halen did that. It's not a very hard song to learn. I don't think any of those guys, what they do is hard. I think it's all practice, rehearsal, and learning, and putting a lot of sweat and time into playing riffs like that. Regardless of it, I think the amp sounds great. I'm going to go. God bless.